Netherlands. So the white man saw me with this flute. And they asked me, what is this? I said, this is a flute. Say, how? Can I make a sound with the flute? I said, yes, no problem. So I start. When I start, I find everybody, I find a lot of crowd around me.
Wow.
I was surprised. I said, what is all this?
This is what you play in Nigeria.
And before I travel with like 10 pieces of it. Can you imagine? Before, the white man now remove his cap and drop on the floor. These people start, spraying money.
Wow.
You understand? So before I know it, I sold the whole 10.
But did you teach them how to play it?
Yes, we do just small. They just love it because they ask me, what is the importance of this? I told them that this brings luck. It's good for any, if you want the animals to come closer to you, you can use it and call the animals. Like birds, they like the sound.
Wow, that's powerful.
But because olden days, they use it for hunt.
For hunting?
Yes. So it's very, very important and it brings luck.
But I heard somewhere that it's not just anybody who can play this oja.
Yes, it's not.
That
not just
criteria.
No. I don't believe that. Although this my oja is 30 years now.
30.
Wow.
Yes.
This particular one.
Yes. So oja is, if you have the spirit, you have the mind to learn, you are free to learn.
Who taught you? So you started doing it before you even formed WAZOBIA?
Because my father do play this, and my mother is a singer too.
It runs in the blood.
So I believe one day I was using the recorder before. So one day I just said, okay, let me try this. And I tried to work. This flute have been taking me so many countries with my members.
Okay, tell me about, you said before we started the show, you said when they want a king to come out of the palace, there's something. So this, what does this do?
Yes, use it to call a king out. Because this flute is for those important people, like a king, like any
person of wealth or importance in the society.
Yes, the person have contributed in the society. Okay. So it's very important, very, very important to use it for them.
To call them for a celebration or to call them to be honored?
To call them to be honored.
Okay, to be honored.
They can use it on an event, festival, a lot of
but
things.
But not just on a normal day, just come playing this
No.
Okay, so it's like saying a great person is stepping out now.
Yeah, yes.
So you just see their royal regalia and you'll be doing it.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. You know, these dancers that you brought here, now, wow. People be asking now, what did they eat? Because the strength and the dexterity, it's not a day's job. Majesty, can we hear from you?
I don't mind.
Oh, wow. Amazing. So you keep on speaking for them, okay? So did you select them for this dancing purpose to train them? And how long?
This is my 30 years in this business. I've trained a lot of people. So many of them in abroad. They are not here in Nigeria. And as I train them, some of them are traveling out. Like I traveled with her in Turkey. We came back in November last year.
You went to Turkey.
Yeah. What happened when they saw the dexterity of the steps?
They want to take her away.
Let's thank God you are here.
Even Nigeria
Even Loretta traveled with us.
Loretta went
to travel, yes. So they love our culture.
And the costume that they wore made the dance steps even more beautiful.
They collect some of our costumes. They love our costumes, some of our instruments. We sold it there. Yes. The ekwe is here. Okay. They bought ekwe, they bought the drum, the lead drum, they bought shekere. So they want to buy everything. I said no. We have to go home with some.
So what do you think? You see, when you speak like this about, we said same thing yesterday about foreigners loving our culture, loving our music, and buying off your instrument. They only bought all of you off, as a matter of fact. What is it? What do you think that in Nigeria What can we do in Nigeria to put even our children? Some of our children don't know these things. Some of our children don't even know what Oja is. They don't even know what talking drum is. What do you think we should do as Nigerians to ensure that this beautiful culture that the world is loving do not go extinct?
The problem now is that in schools, I don't think they are introducing this thing to...
Cultural days, when I was young,
Because
it was a big deal.
Our culture is dying. We rehearse every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You understand? We find it difficult to get people to come and rehearse. Sometimes we only have whites.
You only have
The white people.
abroad or in Nigeria?
Here. Yeah, white people appreciate our culture
Yes,
much.
yes.
Sometimes I find difficult doing program with some of Nigerian people when they call me for events. If I tell them, okay, this is how much, or I explain everything to them, they will say, is it not just dance? That thing kills my spirit. Can you imagine, like last week, is it last week or this week, somebody said he wants us to perform for them. I said, okay, no problem. He said, what, can I give her the details? I said, yes, I will do that. When I give her the details, do you know what you said? Said, that is too much. I said, okay, what is the budget? He said, 30,000.